Alright, hello YouTube. We're back here with another Legacy video by Chaotic Talk. The last two videos we played some Mono Black Helm combo where we got to dumpster Reanimator by having main deck ley lines. This is going to be the opposite of that. We're going to be playing Reanimator. Got a pretty classic Reanimator package here, right? Faithless looting, entombs, get stuff from the graveyard, reanimate it, animate dead, and exhume to get it back. Running 8 fatties in the main deck. We're running 3 Archon of Cruelty, 4 Griselbrand, 1 Sarah's Emissary. For our sideboard, we're running Serenities to take out the... For our sideboard, we're running Serenities to take out any Graveyard Hay as well as Wear and Tear. 1 Thoughtseize, 4 Dauthi Voidwalkers, 3 Dauthi Voidwalkers, 3 Fairy Macabres, and a Magus of the Moon. Alright, seems all sorted. Now let's get into the league and see how it goes. Alright, here we go on the draw for Legacy Reanimator. Let's see how it goes. I'm just going to show chat. I'll make it small, but I like to have chat and the game log available. Yeah, we're getting Griselbrand on turn 1. Hopefully. There's the chance that this is a blue deck, in which case this is probably not too great. But if it's not a blue deck, I'm quite happy. Oh, wait, we can Grief Pitch and Archon check their hand. See, that's not as good. Here's a fun fact though. If they're playing Days. Okay. So now we're playing around Days. Pitch Archon. Okay, let's see what they got in hand. Delver, Ponder, Expressive Iteration, Pyroblast. Let's get rid of their... let's get rid of EI. They can't actually play EI, so let's grab Ponder. And now let's win the game. We'll grab a basic. Entomb, getting Griselbrand. Animate dead Griselbrand, and we'll draw 7. Play this. You know what? Let's get rid of that EI as well, so they can't draw it. Like, you don't want to use that, and I think I'm fine running it back like this now. See, this feels good. I was thinking, like, was there a way to strip enough stuff so they would have to attack with Dragon's Rage Channeler? Remove that. Yoink, yoink, yoink. They only have 2 cards in hand. I forgot about something, but it's fine. Combat. Okay, second main, let's just Faithless and see if we get anything good. Entomb and exhume. No, let's keep Thoughtseize. Actually, let's just pitch Animate Dead, Unmask. What we can do here is we'll exhume back an Archon of Cruelty. Archon of Cruelty. Exhume that. They should start, conceding soon, I would assume. And you know what? Let's see what the last card in hand is. Lightning Bolt. Cool. And... oh, this just feels so mean. I love it. I love playing the Reanimator. So this is Delver with Delver. Okay, Mishra's Bauble. So they can sack that. They have instant sorcery, land. Yeah, so they sack that. This now is flying, so it can block, but it can't actually block because they're gonna have to sack to Archon. So they should lose this turn unless they draw Petty Theft. I don't know what they have. They see the writing on the wall. Concede. Let's go to game 2. Or matched. Yeah, game 2. Now, we're going to take a quick break while I check something on MTG Goldfish. Surgical. Alright, looks like their outs are surgical extraction maybe. So let's just bring in another Thoughtseize. Yeah, we're just going to bring in a Thoughtseize and remove one Sarah's Emissary. No. Remove one Dark Ritual. And let's just run it back like that. I'm a little skeptical of Dark Ritual and Lotus Petal if they can daze me off it. But also, like, I don't know. I don't know how this matchup is. Like, obviously they have Force of Will, counter magic that can stop our stuff. This doesn't get anything to the graveyard, mulligan. This is also bad. We can get something into the graveyard. We don't have a reanimate effect. We don't have any persistent mana. Let's go to 5. Very bad as well. 4. Unmask. So what can we keep here? I'll say 3. Alright, keep this. Keep exhume faithless looting fetch land. Alright. Alright, like this is not looking good for us, but like our hands didn't do enough. Or at least I didn't feel they did enough. Alright, we're going to faithless looting. Or yes, we shouldn't faithless looting yet, but now we have to play. We have to do it now. We're to play around Wasteland. Okay. Exhume Lotus Petal in the bin. This leaves us reanimate and entomb if they don't. Wasteland is here. I assume they will though, honestly. Right, do they have the Wasteland? I won't concede to Wasteland, but I think it would be a very bad sign if they Wasteland our Badlands here. Oh, that's also bad. Okay. Well, they got the faithless looting. Let's see how they feel about our hand. Okay, surgical extract, faithless looting. They did run to remove the one from the graveyard. That's fine. Yep. Okay, they wasted us. Alright. So, we need to draw lands now. And they aren't putting on enough pressure yet, so I think we're okay at the moment. Okay. So lands is what we need. So we draw 14 lands. We have 14 lands, we used up 2 of them, so we have 12 lands to draw 2, plus 4 Lotus Petals. Obviously Lotus Petal wouldn't be particularly great here, but it's something. Alright, because we would need 2 Lotus Petals in a row. Alright, they milled a Force of Will. Oh, whew, that was going to be Murktide. Like we're about to have a much bigger race. Alright, into what's going into exile? So they mill Unholy Heat. Still don't have... Okay. They don't have any sorceries yet. Oh, they do. They put in Ponder, so this gives, and they also had Expressive Variation, so this gives them 3/3. They can start hitting us. Okay. Again, we still have a lot of turns to get this, like, kind of bring this together here. Okay. It's fine. So we can grief them before we go off to try to see, like, flush out a daze, because daze gets us. Do they have the Murktide? It looks like it. Okay, that's fine. So now Griselbrand would be on blocking duty. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna grief, pitch, and exhume. And to be able to entomb. Oh shoot, that's incorrect because they're gonna. Alright, yeah, that blows it actually. I guess like. Yeah, we should have pitched reanimate. It doesn't matter, right? They're gonna beat everything, right? They could force a reanimation spell. Okay. Feel a little bit better about that, right? But now we just lose because we can't draw out in time. We're at 11. They can hit it. They can kill us on their next attack. So there wasn't really anything to play around. All right, let's concede there and go to the second or third game. Yeah, we were correct there. Graveyard Hate is surgicals. I don't know. Yeah, okay, let's just. Is Doubtleaf Woodwalker for this matchup, maybe? Like, it stops there. It's a little slow. Provides a little bit of extra pressure. You know, let's just run back like this for now and test. Yes, I would like to be on the play. This doesn't win. This does, and it allows us to Thoughtseize them on a basic. I like this. We'll put back the Archon, and it gives us multiple chances with the entombs and with the animate dead. Yeah, much happier with this. We'll keep this. Our opponent's still thinking. Looks like they're just taking a moment. It's okay. I wonder, so the plan is to keep this. They're on 6. Do we want a Thoughtseize or do we want to just go for it? Because, like, we have double entomb. I think I still like Thoughtseizing first, just to take them off whatever they have. Because if they have surgical extraction, we can counter 2 cards, basically. Because if we entomb, and then when we cast reanimate, then they're canceling out our entomb and our reanimate with just 1 card. And I don't like giving them a 1 card, like, 2 life force of will. So let's just grab. Let's Thoughtseize turn 1 off the basic. And if we draw another land, then we can go for it turn 2. Oh, they went to 5, actually. Yep, see, we took the surgical, and now we're kind of golden, honestly. So let's take a look what they still have. They have a Pond. No, they have Scalding Tarn, Mishra's Bauble for a redraw, and a Delver. See, they play Misty. They play Bauble. Do they play Delver? So targeting themselves. No, targeting me. Do they play Delver? They don't play Delver. They like their card on top. I guess there's no reason to. Oh, I guess we should do it in case they need to draw. It's better to play this now, I think. And we'll just grab a Griselbrand in the graveyard. And we have two entombs left for our end of our next turn if necessary. Don't have any other cards, so we'll pass. Scalding Tarn's played. Do they brainstorm? No. Alright, so now they have 3 cards in hand, we don't know any of them. Let's see if we can resolve a reanimate. I should have played the land first to play around days. Yep, we knew that. Wow, what a misplay on my part. Wow, that might not my smartest move. It's fine. We can play Animate Dead. Ponder. Do they cast Ponder? I assume they must be looking for Force of Will. Or some sort of protection. Chooses not to shuffle and then draws. That's fine. So I want to go for exhume first. They don't have anything currently. They might have something later, but also exhume right now. I feel like the 7/7 versus 6/7 might actually matter. Looks like they're paused. Okay, force of negation, pitching brainstorm. Okay, so they'll have 2 cards in hand. So they had to have another force. EI. So now this means force is off, right? So like only thing they could get is days into hand. Mishra's Bubble exiled to play that. So now they could get force if they crack it. Okay, they do crack it, so they could have force possibly. Days is still an issue. Could we get a land? No. Okay. Animate Dead targeting Griselbrand. Another force negation. Okay. Force negation, pitching Delver. So we still have a few hits we can take. Like eventually Lightning Bolt itself starts to become scary. Another Bauble. Targeting me again. Okay, we're at 7 now. So reanimate doesn't do it anymore. Grief. I think we wait on grief until we're ready to just cast something. We're gonna go to 4 here. Okay. So pondering. Wow, if we had played against around that 1 days, we'd be doing a lot better. Yeah, that was a big misplay on my part. I think we might still have a chance. We need to draw well though. Right, like this is our last chance. Do we draw? Nope. All right. GG opponent. Yeah. So that was a bad play on our part. They still might have been able to counter it. We don't know for sure, but yeah, it was free to play around days. We didn't do it. All right, back to the next match. Hopefully we'll play a little bit better. All right, match 2 for Legacy Reanimator League. Let's see how we can do. Let's see. Do we want to try this hand? We can do Badlands. Try to draw into our reanimate spell. We have 8 to draw, or 12 to draw to. I think I actually kind of like those odds. Because no matter what we draw to, if it's exhume, faithless, whatever, sorry, exhume, animate, dead, whatever, we can still get it off. We can still cast turn 1 off Dark Ritual if we draw it. Alright, Prismatic Vista. Play this in case they do have a daze. And we'll just grab the Badlands. Okay, we'll discard this, and we'll discard maybe Dark Rit? I guess maybe we don't need Entomb anymore. Yeah, let's just discard Entomb. And the next turn we'll probably flash back Faithless Looting using Dark Ritual, maybe. We also Thoughtseize. We'll Thoughtseize, flashback Faithless Looting. Okay. No second land. Dark Ritual. Let's start with the Thoughtseize. Okay, they're gonna brainstorm here probably? No? Oh, what? Oh. Okay. So they get a cantrip. Okay, now I'm more glad I didn't try to hardcast Grief. Flashback Faithless Looting. Let's go Verdant Petal. Also, let's go Verdant, and I'm gonna just try to Grief him next turn if I can. Still no land, interesting. So they have to discard now. What do they discard? Uro. Okay, that makes sense. So maybe this Bant control. And we're just going to play Grief into Grief, hopefully. Again, they could still have the same card. It's fine by me. Yeah, I just get a 3-2 out, honestly. We just need to start applying pressure, and I can do it with some 3-2s. Okay, Force of Will. That's fine. Force of Will means they can't force my actual cards later. It's not a snow deck. Those aren't... I assume it's not a snow deck. Alright. Grief coming in. Ice Fang Quaddle for cantrip. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Just brainstorming to hide some stuff. Makes sense to me. Or they could be looking for some way to get rid of it. Grab another force. So I think this is what the Dalthy Voidwalkers are going to be for. This plus maybe... Oh! Okay, so this is Simic Omni Show, right? So what's most important? I guess Impulse looks at 4. Well, Ponder also looks at 4. Let's take the Impulse. Right, Instant Speed looks at 4. We'll take that. Yeah, so this is going to be Simic Omni Show. Now I know it's important to keep in big guy in hand as well as on the field, though. Or in the graveyard. Yeah, Ancient Tomb. Cool. Entomb does not help, but we will hit him with Grief. And let's real quick view our sideboard. It's like, what do we want here? I'm thinking we want Fairy Macabre, maybe Dalthy Voidwalker. I'll put in this. They put in Omniscience. So now they can Cunning Wish and then win, I assume? Yeah, Cunning Wish, what do they get? Yeah, Farmind's Foresight, this grabs like a few cards. We'll just yield. I want to take a look. So maybe we can bring these in to kill Destroy Omniscience in response, but Cunning Wish is an instant, so like their payoffs are instant speed anyways. Well, I guess we do it with Cunning Wish on the stack. That's tempting, right? So we bring those in, bring in Douthy Voidwalkers, maybe. Let's bring in these, bring in Fairy Macabre. They're fine playing on basics, they've shown us. Yeah. So let's bring in extra Thoughtseize to check the ways clear. Bring in some Fairy Macabres for the Uro. And bring in these. Both to fight Graveyard Hate and to kill it if necessary. And Fairy Macabre. And what's coming out, do we think? I think Sarah's Emissary. And then... Let's go... No, I don't want to cut my mana. Let's go down on the Griefs. Let's assume that we don't have time to like win via Grief beatdown, and we gotta go fast. So we cut down on that. Cut down... one Faithless looting, one Animate dead. Yeah, I think that's how we're going to run it. And we will be on the play. Yes, we will keep this, and we will try to win on turn 2 after unmasking them. They're mulliganing to 6 so far. So like turn 1 we'll just play Marsh Flats, then turn 2 we hit them with the unmask, pitching unmask. Wear and tear I don't think it's going to be particularly necessary here. So we'll entomb end of turn. Do they play Daze? We're going to do this right now just in case they do play Daze. And we're grabbing Griselbrand. Cool. Stoker Island. Ah! We should have waited. Oh wait, no you don't. Now we'll... So now we just destroy that. This is an instant. It is an instant. Okay. So we're going to Fairy Macabre them real quick. Take the Force. And then on their end step, we'll Scrubland, gain rid of Grafdigger's Cage. On our turn, we'll Animate dead, get Griselbrand back. Okay, that's the Prismatic Vista we did not know about. And real quick, destroy our artifact, we need Badlands. Cool. And we know they don't have anything in hand to stop us. Animate dead, Griselbrand. And we're going to draw 7 basically immediately. We might draw more, honestly. We might draw 14. Get rid of Griselbrand. Take show and tell. Let's draw another 7. Okay. They're gonna... let's get rid of... I guess just reanimate, because we're low on life. Take that other show and tell. So now they can't draw into omniscience. And we're gonna discard... Let's go land, looting. Yeah, they give up. Okay, that's fine. So let's run it back just like that. So that felt pretty good. We just need to stay aware of their graveyard hate. I don't want to bring in Serenity still. I want to be a little leaner. I think they can only really have like one Grafdigger's Cage, so I think we should be alright. Does this do anything? No. This doesn't do anything either. Mulligan to 5. Yeah, keep this. Goes back, goes back. Done. Let's see. Do they have any plays? Hopefully it's Ponder, not Grafdigger's Cage. Preordain. That's fine. And they did begin with 7. Okay. Oh, cool. I'm more than comfortable just writing out the entomb on their end step then. So here we have 2. Entomb. Do you have the force? You might, but you're chosen not to use it. Let's grab Badlands just in case. And then we will exhume. Long pause from our opponent. Let's see what they got. They might impulse here, try to find the force or brainstorm or something. Or they could just be thinking, oh, no, they have it. Okay. Were they thinking, okay, so the other option is they have show and tell in hand, and they're thinking they can beat it with omniscience already. Quaddle comes in. Okay, attacks with the Quaddle, we'll take it to 18, that's fine. No plays from them still. They also missed their land drop. Try again for Griselbrand. Do we get a response? Second Quaddle trying to draw for Force of Will then. Endurance. Ooh, that's a bad one for us. Okay. Yikes. Alright, so we need to draw to another reanimate spell. We have 2 entombs in hand, so we're doing alright on there. I don't want to play both then anymore. I guess I wasn't ever really saying I would. Okay. Impulse. So the issue is they're still drawing for their combo. Which is the spooky part, because we don't have counter spells or any way to really interact with them putting omniscience on the battlefield. Okay. Coming in for damage still. They might have their combo in hand and are just digging for lands. Brainstorm. Do they have the fetch to seal it all together? Yes, they do. Okay, end step we will entomb. Counter it, counter it, counter it, counter it, counter it. I grab that Griselbrand. And reanimate. You know what, we're going to do this because in the case where they have the combo in hand, it's very bad for us. They're trying to Veil of Summer. That's also bad for us. Giving them I forgot that that's the reason to play this deck is to run Veil of Summer. Ugh. Not great. So we're still looking to Archon them on their turn. Entomb on the end of their turn. If they assemble the combo here, very bad for us, obviously. Oh, I forgot. Please don't punish me. Okay. Unpunished. Oh, wait, that's the wrong plays, and we're supposed to grab Archon at this point because we can't actually. I also wasn't supposed to entomb. Ooh, that hurts. Okay, so now they know we just have, yeah, so now if we had that other entomb still in hand, yeah, not a correct move. I forgot that we had actually gone the Griselbrand into the graveyard. Yeah, okay. I don't want to lose to Ice Fang Quaddle Beats, but it's okay if we do at this point. These are some bad plays on my part. Yeah, because they didn't get us out of it. That's the thing, right? Like, having an entomb in hand puts me still in a bad spot where I'm waiting for them to win via combo. However, I at least have one of the pieces in the graveyard, so I'm only drawing for my other like reanimation pieces instead of now I need to draw. Hopefully, faithless looting, honestly. Okay, no. I love Archon. I said this before in my previous Reanimator videos. I love Archon so much. Great creature. Feels very fair. Very fun to attack with to get onto the battlefield. They're looking with that ponder. Ancient Tomb. Okay, yeah. Grafdigger's Cage. So our misplay then didn't lose the game because we've already lost the game. This would have been a reason. See, that doesn't help us. Right, this would have been too late anyways. So we now need to draw a Scrubland, Wear and Tear. So they put us to 6 here. So let's go through the best possible outcome. They put us to 6. We draw Scrubland. We draw Wear and Tear. Like, there's no point where we, right? Like, let's say we draw Wear and Tear on our next turn, right? Then they put us to 4. We draw the Scrubland to play. They put us to 2. Then we can actually finally reanimate something. No, because we don't have anything in the bin to reanimate. So yeah, there's no way to win this one. All right, GG. All right, so. Again, let's try to finish strong. We got 3 matches left. Let's keep going with Reanimator. See you in the next match. All right, we're ready to go for match 3 with Legacy Reanimator against Abated Mist. Let's see how this goes. This is good enough for me. So let's see what our opponent's on. Death and Taxes, possibly? And what do we draw? Perfect. Literal perfect draw. Wow, I don't actually have a fatty currently. Okay, we're going to go Dark Ritual, Swamp. Then we can start working to replay the previous card, right? We can start working to flashback Faithless Looting. We have 2 pieces of the combo, just the same 2 pieces. The issue. Right, they'll port us here. They are not porting us here. Thalia's fine. Obviously not good for us, but like, eh. Okay, so we grief here. Yeah, we grief here. We entomb on the end step, then exhume whatever it is. Sure. Let's just see what they got in hand. It's because we want to take like swords or path or see what they have. They have Flickerless Cauldron, Mother Runes. And I guess we take Timeless Dragon. So now what they should do is they should port me on like their end my upkeep next turn. So we need to be drawing. That's why we need to keep reanimate, because they port me. If they port me, we would need to draw land to cast exhume. But if they don't port me, we can exhume. Otherwise, we just reanimate. Shut off their hand again. Sorry, revealed cards. They have a Yorion. I was like, they did not put Yorion in their hand. Cool, Thalia attacks, that's fine. And they're figuring out what they want to do. So I assume you play Richard and Port. No, they play a Plane. So and then they play Mother Runes, so now they can port me as well. Cool. On their end step, we're going to put Entomb for Griselbrand. I guess we should get some basics. You grab Griselbrand. Port me. Okay, they port Badlands, I assume. Cool. That's fine. Lotus Petal isn't castable. And reanimate Griselbrand. And we're not going to draw 7 immediately. Not yet. Right, because if I drew 7, they could just give Mother of Runes, or give Thalia protection from black and just attack and kill me. Now it's what we would call a bad thing for me. Or they could just Flicker Wisp it out. So the plan is to attack on my turn, deal 7, draw 7, and then do this on my turn so we can discard any Archons or anything and be able to reanimate them back. They might be playing Flicker Wisp here. Yep. So this gives them a block from Griselbrand. Or they block Griselbrand, give it protection with Mother of Runes, and I don't gain the life. Jeez, does that actually just be able to beat me? It might. Let's see. How aware of the line are they? Yeah, they give it protection. Yeah, I think maybe we're supposed to hold back, honestly. Or like we hold back, and then whenever that way they can only attack with one thing at a time. Then we're just slowly drawing towards another creature to reanimate. Yeah, because now we go to 5 here, draw something. Yikes! I didn't think I'd get killed by death and taxes so easily, honestly. And real quick, what is in their sideboard? Alright, what's in our sideboard for this matchup? Bring in Iona to replace the other guy. We'll bring in Wear and Tears to figure out whatever they have. So we'll do Wear and Tear plus Iona. Iona will replace Sarah's Emissary, I think. That way we can just say, hey, you're not going to cast any white spells for the rest of the game. They seem to be lost in thought. And maybe they're doing the math that they can kill me next turn. Yeah, so they deal 5 here, kill me next turn. We can't cast anything because they're going to be able to port down everything. Guess we should have played Lotus Petal as well. Right. Yep. Right, like there's nothing I can draw here. Let's just make sure. Animate dead. Animate dead. Right, they eternalized the only thing they had in graveyard. Alright, let's go to game 2. Hopefully we can win this. Like, I think we can bring it back on this one, honestly. These come in. Sarah's Emissary's out. Iona's in. Drop 2 Griefs, 1 Dark Writ, 1 Animate Dead. Sorry. I miscounted at some point. Yeah. Alright, keep the Animate Deads in. Alright, let's run it back. I'm trying to think like what our plan is here. Like, do we just want to put in Iona as quickly as possible, take all their white spells so they can't Swords to Plowshares us? I think that's probably the move. But I was like, maybe we want to put in Archon to stop them from just to create like the most like immediate card advantage. Like get rid of one of their cards in hand, get rid of one of their creatures, draw our own card. Like maybe that's the move here, is to just remove all their possible options with Archon. One die roll, would you like to play first? Yes, we would. Entomb, exhume, no lands. Mulligan. Okay, so we can faithless loot. Let's keep this. Pitching 1 Dark Ritual. And what we're going to do is we're going to hope to draw into some sort of reanimation spell off the faithless looting. Alright, faithless looting, go. See, what did I say? Okay, and we'll get Iona, and we'll name white. Alright, our opponents can't cast white spells. I think that's probably it for this game. The thing they could do is they can still eternalize the dragon, the plane cycling dragon. Yeah, and they don't want to play to that. They'd have to get 2 out at the same time, yeah. Sure, let's go again. let's do that exact thing again. Like, turn 1 Iona just once more. Like, they can have Mother of Runes. They can have a Mother of Runes. I'm willing to let them have that. Nothing else, though. Give me a turn 1 hand. This is turn 1 Iona again. Sure. And I do really want to go for the Iona. Okay, Aether Vial. That... See, that's annoying. Let's see what you draw. Okay, that's fine then. Dark Writ. Well, Dark Writ and Tomb. I think we still grab Iona. Where is it? Iona. Animate dead Iona. They might be conceding, or they might have an answer. No! No! Oh, we were hoping. We had to pray. Okay. So luckily there's only one of those in the deck. I was hoping, 80 card deck, how often can they actually have their sideboard cards? That's fair. But now we need to just get a reanimation spell. We have two ways to get something into the grave. We can get Archon, we can get Griselbrand, whatever we need. I think what we'll probably do is faithless and put Griselbrand in the graveyard. And then that gives us more chances to draw our reanimation spell. Ew, that's bad for us. Okay. So now we need to draw land naturally. Because they're going to be able to just put in their creatures off Aether Vial and keep porting us down. Yep. I'm willing to try this with Faithless Looting. We will keep the Swamp and Tomb Thoughtseize, I think. And let's actually Thoughtseize them now. Because they have another surgical we should just get it now. That way we at least know we need to use Entomb. Swords, Stoneforge, Recruiter. So okay, so let's do some math. We can get rid of swords. But then Stoneforge into Cauldron's an issue unless we literally draw. I think it's still swords, isn't it? Like maybe like what we could do is we take Stoneforge, they don't have as much pressure. That gives us time to draw a reanimation spell, and then if we don't do it, we actually get Archon first to just kind of take, so we get some input. Let's do that. So we'll go for Archon if we can now. This way they don't have Cauldron, and they have a lot less pressure. There's no way they recruit her now, is it? I guess they could recruit or grab Thalia, put in Thalia to just slow us down. That's an interesting play. It's probably correct, honestly. Like it denies us one mana the same way, right? So let's see what they get. Oh, they just got the other Stoneforge Mystic. That makes sense. Faithless Looting gives us the chance to draw Reanimate. We did not draw Reanimate. Yeah. I think I was supposed to, I think I discarded the wrong card there. I think I was supposed to keep the Lotus Petal in order to discard, in order to have extra mana if they port me or if they put in Thalia, right? Like that way if I draw Exhume, Animate Dead, I could still play it if I had played the Lotus Petal there. Alright, so now they're going to hit me for 6 this turn, which means I want a 3-turn clock as is. Am I concerned? Yes. I still think we have a chance, though. Okay, tapping their mana. We could be. Oh, we're gonna see Cauldron Complete here off Stoneforge Mystic, and they'll attack us with that. That'll put us down quite a bit lower. Yep. Right, we mentioned that. Now we're at the 3-turn clock. And they also put in Flicker Wisp if they need to off Aether Vial, start attacking us next turn. Right, so we take 6 this turn. But then next turn we take 10 if they put in Flicker Wisp. Let's see what we got. Okay, Mother Runes is now in as well. Not great. They have swords and flicker wisp in hand. Flicker wisp is on the battlefield. Oh, they're bouncing our land to the end step, so we don't have it. Yeah, that's smart. So now they're dealing 10 or 11 damage to us. You see, there's also why having that Lotus Petal, we would have got back Griselbrand. We're going to entomb, gain Archon. So we have the option. And then we're going to die to the damage, I think. Not immediately, but we're not going to win. All they need to do is port us on our upkeep. Like, attack now, then port. And even if we draw a land, right? Let's say we draw a land, right? We draw a land, put in Archon. They sack a 1/1. Right? We gain 3, go up to... So they're going to put us to 1. Depends what they do. If they attack with Mother Runes, we go to 1. If they don't, we go to 2. Attack with Mother Runes and Flicker Wisp. You can attack with Flicker Wisp, actually. I guess it doesn't change the clock by much. Okay, yeah, they're attacking with the Flicker Wisp. We go to 2. Let's say we put in Archon, we go to 5. It gets swords, we gain 6. We go to 11. Draw a card. It gives us a chance if we can draw Exhume, Animate, Dead. Okay. Oh no, what's this? And that's the game that... Wait, no, they're in main phase. Oh, on the end step that comes into play. Yep, okay. Yeah, so that gets rid of our thing. Okay, yeah, we can still have the chance to draw a land. I do like... Our opponent's playing very well, though. Being able to... Like, seeing the line that keeps us off the mana. Yeah, looks like that is the game. Alright. GG. Alright, we're ready to begin match 4 with Legacy Reanimator. Let's see how this goes. Alright, let's keep this, and what we'll do is we'll start with the Faithless Looting, putting away the Griselbrands, and Animate Dead on turn 2, hopefully. Alright, Griselbrand, go away. And we'll pass for now. And let's see what our opponent's on. Mana Confluence. Okay, let's see. Could be Dredge, could be Rainbow Depths, a deck that no one plays anymore. At least I haven't seen Rainbow Depths in a long time. Dredge, okay. Careful Stay, what are they putting in the graveyard? So I guess this is Dauthi Voidwalkers, right? Like, oh, you put 2 Narcomoebas in. That's not very good. Do they not have any Dredgers? Or do they think they've already lost, so they're not playing to it? Alright, let's start with the Animate Dead on Griselbrand. Okay, goes into play. Do they have... Nope. We'll draw 7 immediately. Perfect. So now we'll Faithless Looting, put away the Archon, then get back the Archon as well. Draw 2. Archon in the bin. Griselbrand in the bin. Dark Writ. Archon. And then we'll Thoughtseize them as well, just to make sure we understand what they're on, but this should be game at this point. What do they discard? Ox of Agonis. And then just breakthroughs. Okay. So I guess they're still in it, honestly. Well, let's see if we can just strip those breakthroughs from hand. Now we have an unmask that takes care of one of them. Yeah. Unmask, take breakthrough. This leaves them. Yeah, that's. I was hoping we could take the other one. It looks like we won't be able to. Our next turn, we're going to discard a bunch of lands here, and then our goal is going to be get another Archon into play. Right. Wait, they don't have any dredgers still. I was like, breakthrough's scary. No, it's not. They don't have any dredgers. So they have breakthrough, Cephalid Coliseum, Gemstone Mine. Okay, breakthrough, draw 4, discard everything. Okay. They have Cabal Therapy, Golgari Thug. Okay. Let's just go to combat attack with everything, and then we'll get another Archon. If, let's see, 6. Yeah, they don't die yet. We do to entomb, and then exhume. Or let's animate dead. I don't think they have anything in graveyard. Let's see, they got Ox, which draws cards, and they concede to that. Cool. Let's begin sideboarding. Dredge. Let's bring the Douthie Voidwalkers. Fairy Macabre. Let's remove the Thoughtseize. The Griefs. Like, I don't want to just, like, target them. Do they run Graveyard Hate? Give me one moment while I pull up Legacy Dredge on Goldfish. I'll be back in a second. Ley lines. Alright, let's bring in. So it looks like they do run the ley line. We'll bring in the wear and tears and remove maybe a Dark Writ, Sarah's Emissary, and an Unmask. Alright, let's go like that. And we're going to look to see if they're mulliganing for Graveyard Hate here. So this hand has to go back. Does it? Like, we draw reanimation, we win. Let's keep this and see if we can win with Fair Macabres. If they put in Leyline though, I'm gonna be very mad. I'm gonna be filled with rage. This might be a pregame action. No. Ah! Nuts. Fine. And we're going to pop their graveyard out because it's going to be important. What do they have? They have one Dredger and they have an Otherworldly Gaze to flashback. Sure. Let's take care of both those for now. And we're just going to play slow. We'll make our land drops. We'll eventually draw our stuff to beat it. Get rid of Griselbrand. Alright, take their breakthrough. So now there's not much of a raise, right? Like, We took their breakthrough. They have a Wismare to destroy our stuff. Is there exile? Or is it revealed? Right, they got Wismare and Cephalid Coliseum. Draw a card. We will play Bloodstained Mire so we can fetch Scrubland eventually. Okay, they're going for the Narcomoeba beatdown. Wait till they see that. I'm going for the Fairy Macabre beatdown. We're not going to do that. I think it's... Well, could we do it? We shouldn't. We'll hold back for a bit because we can still win the race with a 2-2. Okay, Mana Confluence. So we still know. We still have Wismare in hand. Faithless Looting. That's fine. See, this is why we had to keep the Fairy Macabre. Gemstone Mine, Wismare. Okay. Right, no treasures. Wismare. Okay, let's see what they got with Faithful Study now. Or Careful Study. Stinkweed up Cabal Therapy. Let's see if they activate Cabal Therapy. I think they're thinking about it. So we take out Stinkweed Imp and Faithless Looting. Alright, this also drops them below the cards required for Threshold. So they can't activate this yet. And what are they named? I didn't even see what they're named. Oh, Tear. Makes sense. Alright, lands. Do they have anything? Right, because we're still looking like Breakthrough's bad if they draw it for us. I think they're trying to activate Cephalid Coliseum. Golgari Thug is a 1-1 with Dredge 4. Makes sense. That's very funny. Play Badlands, pass. I'll hardcast Griselbrand. Don't put it past me. Okay, they have a 1-1. We're gonna start thinning. Okay. Grab a swamp. We don't want to grab Scrubland yet. Exhume, not great for us. So we're at 6 mana. And nothing to do with it. Leave another Cephalid Coliseum. We'll take 1. So we're on a very slow race here. Yeah, might as well grab Scrubland. Perfect. Do that. Then we will entomb. I guess exhume. Griselbrand. I miscounted my mana at some point. Oh, right, because the enchantment destruction only takes 1 mana. Cephalid Coliseum, that's fine. They don't have any dredgers in there yet, but they can also Cephalid Coliseum response, or not in response, but they can put the dredgers in there off this one and then Cephalid Coliseum again. Cabal Therapy, Golgari Grave Troll. Cool. Are they going to do the next one as well? Yes. Okay, and put it in. So they're going to dredge Golgari Grave Troll. Probably none of these have dredge. Okay. Wow, that was surprisingly not amazing for them. Oh, never mind. I forgot. I cast Exhume. Draw 7. So now we... I think we entomb, get an Archon. We can then reanimate that, honestly. And this will kill one of their creatures, I assume the Dredger. But also lets us block Archon and kill it, and gets us another card. Oh, I'm not very smart. And now I die, because they have 2 things. Yep, alright. Alright. Bad plays on my part. Let's do this again. We'll bring in Serenities as well this time. You know what? Let's keep in Sarah's Emissary. I'm pretty sure this is a creature win condition. We're gonna drop a Griselbrand. Do I want to drop exhumes? Honestly, drop 2 of them because of some stuff we ran into. And let's drop 1 Dark Ritual again. Alright, 60 cards. Let's go. Would I like to play first? Yes, I would. We're gonna keep this and hope they don't have Leyline. It's so bad if they have Leyline. But if they don't, it's so good. They're at 6. They're at 5. At some point, you gotta keep a playable hand, not just go for Leyline. It's just so good if we can get, if the hand's so good if they don't have Leyline, which is greedy to be like, oh yeah, they won't have it. They're at 5 and still thinking, it looks like it. Maybe they're thinking that their hand isn't good enough to beat Reanimator if I have it on turn 1. Maybe they're thinking they have Leyline, but they don't have anything to do. They've gone to 4. So now they're looking like what combination of 4. There's a good thing. Oh, they did not have it, apparently. We're going to grab just basic swamp. Entomb. Griselbrand, where is it? Get back. Draw 7. Yeah, okay. And we're going to just discard Griselbrand, Sarah's Emissary, and Archon. Right, this way we can draw into more reanimation effects for them. Okay, Otherworldly Gaze, put your dredgers into the bin. Alright, so that's a good one, I guess. Like, you want to start, if you like start off, yeah. Bridge, also good. But our goal is to somehow get up to Sarah's Emissary now. What do we draw? I'm thinking, do I pay 7 life again? I think I might, honestly, try to get... Never mind. I mean, we're paying a lot of life still, but... Sarah's Emissary is what? 7 cost? Yeah. So we'll stay at 4. It's like, we don't take Golgari Grave Troll just to get it out of the graveyard. I don't think that's correct. I think we take Sarah's Emissary, we name Creature, and we win our next turn. I think they're probably thinking, yeah, but they can't beat this. Okay, and we're just going to name Creature, and we will pass, right? I guess the one thing they could have to punish is if they run Firestorm. Like, they just target me, Sarah's Emissary, Griselbrand themselves, discard. Well, they have to discard 4 cards. No. Dread Return. Okay, so they didn't get any Narc Amoebas, didn't get any creatures in. Yep, and they concede. All right, so that's the first match we've won with Reanimator. We're doing a lot worse with Reanimator than I normally do, but I think it's fine. Let's go for match 5 and see if we can get up to a 2-3. They said GG, we'll say GG as well. All right, match 5 is starting with Legacy Reanimator. We're going to be on the play. Let's see how it goes. Keep this, Thoughtseize ourselves, put Archon in the bin, exhume it on turn 2. Sounds good to me. We'll do it on basics for now. I reveal my hand, so my entire hand becomes revealed to them. But we get Archon in the bin. Okay. Let's see what they have to mess with this. I was hoping for Mano Stretch. Never is. Okay, DRC comes in. Mishra's Bauble. Put Ponder into the bin. Put Bauble into the bin, looking for a redraw. Okay. Give me a Lotus Petal, make it free to play around days. Unmask. Yes. Okay, they forced the unmask. Okay. And now we will we'll go for the exhume. Yeah. We're going to play on basics. And if they have the days, we'll just play Animate Dead on our next turn. Okay, they have the days. We will not pay for it, but this gives us Animate Dead on our next turn. They play the same island. They put in Delver. Alright, do you have another Days or a Force of Will? Do you have it? They did have a Force of Will. Okay. Pitching. What are they exiled? They exiled Ponders both times. Okay. They put another Days into the bin. Oh, sorry, that's the original Days. Put a DRC into the bin. Alright, and we will pass. Okay. And now, we discussed previously, Delver's Graveyard Hate seems to be Surgical Extraction. So in order to beat that, we will just bring in more Thoughtseizes, and we'll try to check them first. Right? Their Graveyard Hate is Surgical Extraction, but their actual plays just counter our spells. So we'll try to check them with hand interaction, and then take it from there. Did they never had a second land? Alright. Give me exhume. Not exhume. Alright, so they can win here if they have bolt. Let's see if they have it. Wasteland. I'm glad we didn't play our non-basics. Let's do my. All right. Matt, game 2. We want Thoughtseize in. And we will remove. Let's just say remove a Dark Writ. Okay. Like, we're not as well prepped for this matchup, I don't think. Like, are we just supposed to win naturally? Maybe. Like, hope that our combo is fast enough to beat Delver. Like, they're great. Like, I understand, like, a lot of our sideboard has to be able to beat, has to be built to beat other people's sideboard because we're so vulnerable to, like, sideboard stuff. Like Leylines shut us down entirely. Raftigger's Cage often Urzasog kill us. Even, like, so we need to be so focused on that. But I just don't, like, we're still built around stuff. This doesn't do anything, Mulligan. This doesn't do anything. We're gonna go to 5. Right, like the best we can do is unmask, put Sarah's Emissary into graveyard. What does this do? Keep this. We're at 5. Put back unmask. Put back unmask, I think, and then we're just gonna hope that off 2 turns to try to get off 2 reanimate plays we can try to win instead of just trying to unmask them to take their counterplay away. So they went to 6. They have surgicals. It is bad for us, but I think we still need to go for this as quickly as possible. They could force this. There is a good argument to forcing this, right? Like, we have 12 reanimate spells. We only have like 8 spells to really put things into the graveyard. That is almost perfect. Right, that gives us a lot of chances. If we draw land, we can just go reanimate into reanimate. If we draw land, maybe we can reanimate. Yikes. Okay. So we need to draw land. If we don't draw land, sorry, when we do draw land, then we'll grief first to check their hand. Sorry, did I say grief? I mean, we'll unmask first to check their hand. We'll probably do grief, pitch, and exhume. If they have another piece of counterplay, we'll unmask, pitch, and reanimate, and then we'll reanimate, hopefully. Well, that's bad, too. And land. Please? Okay, that's not a land. We just need to draw land, and we're golden all. Okay, EI. Haven't played a land yet. Let's see what they reveal off this too. Okay. Resolves, they like what's on top, which is bad for us. Okay, play land, they're going to cast Ponder. They have land. So they have land and sorcery. They don't have anything else to give them delirium yet. Okay, put us 19. Let's draw that land. Even low spell works. That doesn't though. Okay. Let's see. Brainstorm's fine. They have Surveil trigger first. They do put... So they still just look at land sorcery. They'll get an instant here as well. So they're going to have land sorcery instant. If they can put a creature on top or Mishra's Bauble. Or if they just play Mishra's Bauble. Yeah. counterbalance. Yikes. Wow, that's suddenly... That's bad. Okay. Okay, get rid of Griselbrand. They can't counterbalance this. They don't run a 4-drop. Dazing it. Okay, that's fine. And we can grief them next turn. No, I don't want to pay for days. No, I don't want to pay for days. Yeah, they ask you twice now. It's very fun. So we draw land. I think what we do is we Dark Ritual, grief, and then depending, we can see what's on top. So if they have 1 on top, we reanimate. If they have a 2 on top, we exhume. Or flip that, but it gives us 2 chances. Wow, they still haven't hit Delirium? Whoa, that's insane. Murktide, 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 Murktide. No. That's also actually bad for us. Oh no, they get everything. 8/8 Murktide, wow. Okay. And land. Yikes. Yikes, wow. So we need to draw next turn a land or else we lose. Even then, we're not doing too hot. Okay, EI. Wow, DRC is so insane. The amount of looks at cards they're having just from like DRC into like any time they cast anything, basically. Wow. Like it really is doing work. They've shredded. They're at 37 cards. They've looked at 10 more cards than we have. Sorry, 11 more cards than we have. That's just, they could have looked at more. That's just like what they've also been putting into the graveyard. So we don't have a win anymore, right? Like that's it, right? They attack us for 10 here, put us to 7. We would have to draw an innate, something to get stuff into the graveyard, a land, and yeah, all right. Well, that's GG. And we'll concede to that. All right, so thoughts on the deck list. It's a very good deck list, right? This is a proven deck. We know it's a good deck list. This is like, according to MTG Goldfish, 27% of the metagame. I think we just ran into variants. Like I've played this same deck list before, at least something very similar. And this just felt like the time where it just hits its fail rate. I think overall, still pretty good. Is there anything I think is weird about it? Not really. Yeah, I like it. I think we just hit the fail rate. I do question a little bit Dalthy Voidwalker. I'm not entirely sure what we bring this in against. I feel like we need it for just graveyard hate. I feel like it's slower than a ley line, but we can cast it more likely. I don't know how I feel about it, honestly. Yeah, overall, I like the deck list. It's very good. Thank you for watching this far if you made it this far. If you're interested in more Legacy content, I'm putting out more Legacy videos recorded on MTGO in the next couple days, couple weeks, and hopefully beyond that. If you're interested in that, hit a like on the video or subscribe. Thank you very much. Bye.